man. So then, yeah, that was before we jumped on the interview. I was on your Facebook page, and I grew up in the Midwest, and I grew up in the winters, and like I don't want to. You never say never, but I like the heat, right?
Yeah.
However, man, I mean, just the videos that you have on there and showcasing your properties. I mean, everybody loves to look at beautiful homes.
Sure.
Right? And I got to imagine that with what you guys do, you get so many eyeballs on it because people love to dream. Right? How important has that been, and what has that played to your success of just showcasing, these amazing videos of these amazing properties and constantly putting that out there?
Yeah, no, it's having the team and having more money come in certainly gives you a budget. And what I find, the luxury stuff, like you said, is the sexy stuff. It looks like the fun stuff, but it's really the bigger or the residential stuff that pays the bills. So if you can have the luxury be the bonus, that's great. But if you have the, when you get a blower in the background there.
Oh, can you hear that? Yeah, so my landscapers are, I guess back there.
It's funny. But so, yeah, the videos that we do are great. I mean, they're expensive, but not only do they help sell the property, but they help sell the next listing. And I had the guy that's going to be starting up in North Conway. He came in, he said, Adam, his first listing appointment is going to be a $500,000 listing opportunity. And I said, you're going to go in there, you're going to tell them that you're new, but you're also going to tell them that I am going to market the crap out of that property. And I gave him all those videos that you're talking about, even though it's only a $500,000 house. And not saying that that's not a lot of money, and just showing the video. So, because what I want to do is just go all out on that property, do the nice video, do the drone, do all that, do it all over Facebook in that town, just to make a huge splash into the area. So, but the luxury stuff, I have to actually be careful because even some of my friends will say, Adam, I know you only sell those waterfronts, so I listed my house with so-and-so. I'm like, what? Don't do that. I need those residential stuff. So the message that I try to get across to my friends and family and new contacts is, yes, we've got this marketing or the luxury portfolio, but that only helps us with the bread and butter stuff because we do the same systems. We have the same people. We've got the same photography and stuff like that. So if I can get the point across that luxury branding and luxury marketing is a part of what we do for everybody, people, we give them, so I actually lose some money on some of the lower end stuff, but it's worth it to me to get the referrals. And they say, you're going to do professional photography on my house? It's only a $150,000 house. I'm like, yeah, no, and we're going to do this and that. And so they feed each other, but I just have to be very careful about, like I said, the friends thinking, no, you only sell those high-end stuff.
Yeah. No, I agree, because it's, when I got into, obviously I started and grew a successful traditional business when the market crashed. We had to transition, adapt, and became having an REO short sale. And that happened to me too, as the market started adapting and coming back to more traditional. Everybody was like, oh, Josh, yeah, you just do short sale. Everybody just assumed I only did this niche instead of, hey, we do all things residential real estate in all of Maricopa County, and yeah, we had to go through some rebranding because same thing like you went through, man. It shot me in the foot heavily, right? Yeah, I love that, man. So then, with those Facebook ads that you're doing, right? So, okay, you just talked about that new listing that you're gonna, even though it's not a $6 million, it's a $500,000, which is still a great price point.
Yep.
You're gonna blast over that town. Is this really just a brand play, or is there other call to actions that you're doing with those to also bring leads into the system as well at the same time?
Well, that's the other thing that we talked about yesterday. I have a newer agent new assistant that just took over up in Meredith, and she brought this 10-page thing. And she's only 22, which is great because she knows what Snapchat is. She knows what all this stuff is. And she basically analyzed a lot of the agents that are in the area. And there's another agent that works for my company that I've been mentoring a little bit. And we kind of joked yesterday that she's me 10 years ago. She's basically really doing the next thing. So we're really diving into what else can we do. We do a great job of pushing out our properties and finding the right demographics and defending those properties' prices and things like that. But what we're going to work on this year is I went out in my boat a week ago, and there's a place on Lake Winnipesaukee where any given Sunday, there'll be 150 boats all tied up together, everybody having a real good time. But when I went over there, it was a beautiful day in October and no one was there. And you look at all these houses with this nice view, and basically the essence of the ad's going to be, if you're not working with somebody who knows the lake, and then show a picture of, the nice, serene, undeveloped shoreline in the fall, and then showing, all right, here's what it looks like in the summertime. So I think we're going to move towards more of a branding aspect of Facebook. I did it on my own. I've got a bunch of friends. I'm well known in the area. So my personal Facebook page has always been a pretty good branding thing for me. I try to do lifestyle. I always, do a lot of charity. So I want to get that out there and just have fun with Facebook as Facebook is. But now I'm transitioning. All right, it's not just me anymore. It's a team. So we got to get stuff on Facebook that, as we expand into other areas, it's transferable to the other areas as well.
You ever get to take clients out on the boat and show homes via boat?
Absolutely. My boat's name's Realtor.com, CALM.
Yeah, I love it, man. Yeah, I've had some other luxury agents that are like, oh yeah, I got to show property via helicopter. I'm like, dang. I mean, just crazy stuff, man. Love it, love it, love it.